If you're over 50 and every blazer you try on makes you look shorter, wider, or just tired, the problem isn't your body. It's the proportions of the blazer. Most men blame age, weight, or height. But the truth is, a few small changes in your blazer's shape can make you look taller, leaner, and more powerful in seconds. In this video, you'll learn exactly how a blazer should fit a man over 50. You'll see simple proportion fixes you can use with your existing blazers, and what to ask for when you buy or tailor a new one. By the end, you'll know how to use a blazer to sharpen your frame, lengthen your legs, and slim your midsection without looking like you're trying too hard. You'll understand why certain blazers make you look off, and how to correct that with clear, practical adjustments. Shoulder power, not shoulder padding. Everything starts at the shoulders. If your blazer is wrong here, nothing else will sit correctly on your body. And for men over 50, shoulder mistakes are one of the fastest ways to look bulky and dated. You want the blazer's shoulder seam to end right where your natural shoulder ends. Not hanging over, not pulling in. If the seam droops past the bone, your upper body looks wider and heavier. If it's too tight, you look squeezed and uncomfortable. Avoid big shoulder pads. Heavy padding creates a boxy, stiff look that adds visual weight and screams old suit. A light, clean structure that follows your natural shoulder line makes you look athletic, not inflated. If your favorite blazer has strong padding, ask a good tailor if it can be reduced. Even a small adjustment to the padding can instantly soften your outline, tighten up your frame, and help your neck and head look better balanced with your body. The right length to add height. Most men over 50 wear blazers that are simply too long. That extra length drags your body downward and makes your legs look shorter. The fix is simple: shorten the visual line. Stand straight and look at where your fingers fall. A modern, flattering blazer for a man over 50 should end around mid-crotch, not down near the bottom of it. If the blazer hits too low, your body looks heavier in the middle and your legs almost disappear. A slightly shorter blazer, within reason, gives you more leg and less torso. That's what makes you look taller and leaner. You're not chasing a trendy cropped look, you're just correcting the balance between your upper and lower body. If you already own a longer blazer you love, ask your tailor how much can be taken up without ruining the pockets or the overall shape. Often, losing just half an inch to an inch is enough to clean up your proportions and bring your frame back into focus. Button stance that slims your midsection. The position of the button on your blazer has a massive impact on how your midsection looks. Too low, and your stomach becomes the center of attention. Too high, and you look tight and compressed. The sweet spot quietly slims your torso. On a two-button blazer, the top button should sit roughly at your natural waist. That's usually around your belly button or just slightly above. When that button is in the right place, it creates a strong V-shape from your shoulders down to your waist. If the button stance is too low, the blazer opens up over your stomach and hips. That makes your midsection look wider and your legs look shorter. If it's too high, the blazer pulls across your chest and makes you look stiff. When trying on a blazer, button it and check the shape in the mirror. You want a gentle V that narrows at the button, then falls cleanly over your stomach without pulling or flaring. If your current blazer fights you here, a tailor might be able to adjust the waist, but a very low button stance is usually a sign to move on. Lapels that frame, not overwhelm. Lapels are one of the first things people see on a blazer. Get them wrong, and your face and chest can look smaller or bigger than they really are. Get them right, and your upper body looks strong and balanced. Very skinny lapels make a mature man look larger through the body and smaller in the chest. Very wide lapels can feel costume-like and heavy. For men over 50, a medium-width lapel is the most powerful, timeless choice. You want the lapel to be in proportion to your shoulders. On a normal build, that usually means a lapel that's neither razor-thin nor stretching halfway to your shoulder seam. Just a clean, moderate width that follows the line of your chest. Pay attention to the notch, the little cut where the collar meets the lapel. If it sits too low, your chest can look long and flat. A slightly higher notch helps lift the eye toward your face, which makes you appear taller and more confident without anyone knowing why. Sleeve length that shows discipline. Sleeve length is one of the easiest blazer fixes and one of the most powerful. When your sleeves are too long, you look sloppy. When they're too short, you look like you outgrew your clothes. Neither projects control or confidence. Aim to show a small, consistent band of shirt cuff. About 1/4 to 1/2 inch of cuff peeking out from under the blazer sleeve is ideal. This tiny bit of contrast sharpens your wrist and makes the whole outfit look intentional. If your blazer sleeves cover your shirt completely, your hands and forearms look shorter. That makes you look heavier and less sharp. On the other hand, if you're flashing too much cuff, it throws off the balance of the blazer and feels nervous instead of refined. The fix is simple. Take every blazer you own to a tailor and have the sleeves dialed in. Once your sleeves are right, even a basic blazer over a simple dress shirt and dark jeans will look more expensive and more disciplined. Using color and contrast to stretch your frame. Proportion isn't only about measurements. Color can make you look taller and leaner without changing a single stitch. Your blazer is the main player here. If you want to look taller, keep your blazer and pants close in color. A navy blazer with dark gray or navy trousers creates one long vertical line. That line makes your legs look longer and your body look more streamlined. High contrast, like a very light blazer with very dark pants, cuts your body in half. That can be sharp in some cases, but on a shorter or heavier frame, it often makes you look wider. For most men over 50, medium contrast or low contrast is safer and more flattering. Also watch the color of what you wear under the blazer. A dark blazer with a slightly lighter shirt, not a blinding white, can soften lines around the neck and face while still keeping that long, lean effect. Think navy blazer, light blue shirt, and dark trousers, a simple, powerful combination. Smart tailoring for an aging body. Your body at 55 is not the same as it was at 25. That's normal. The mistake is trying to squeeze into old blazer proportions that no longer respect your shape. The goal is clean, not tight. You want the blazer to skim your body, not hug it. There should be a bit of room through the chest and stomach so you can move, sit, and breathe without the fabric pulling or gaping. Look at the back of the blazer in a mirror or a photo. If you see lots of horizontal lines across your upper back or lower blades, it's too tight. If the fabric collapses and forms waves, it's too big. Both problems can often be fixed with a good tailor. Tell your tailor you want a gentle shape through the waist, not an aggressive, hourglass cut. A subtle taper that follows your natural lines will trim your silhouette, respect your age, and give you that quiet, controlled presence that stands out in any room. You don't need a new body to look taller and leaner. You just need a blazer that respects your proportions. Shoulders that align with your frame, a length that shows your legs, a button stance that slims your midsection, and details like lapels and sleeves tuned to your build. Start with the blazers you already own. Fix the sleeves. Check the length. Look at where the button hits your waist and how the shoulders sit. Small changes can create a big shift in how you see yourself in the mirror. If this helped you understand your blazers in a new way,